He's 21. So James Elliott and David Van Vetchel on the front row. Tyler Stralo, Darren Baldwin in row 2. We are green. 15 laps of the lightning feature. Baldwin gets over the right rear of Elliott as they run down to turn 1 and keeps going. Stralo gets passed by both of those through turns 1 and 2. Blatch lining up the 51 now as they go through turn 4. But David Van Vetchel is your race leader. Scotty Jukes very untidy as he come off turn 4, but continues on chasing Andrew Sparks. Oh, Baldwin spins into turn 3. He got a little high and the tail just come round on the 33. Good job by Blatch and the rest of the field to avoid the spinning Darren Baldwin, but Van Vetchel will not have wanted that. He had a good lead going in the 48 until that stoppage. 2 laps down, 13 left to run. Cone is out on the front straightaway. We'll have a restart this time by. Van Vetchel's on it early in the middle of turn 3 and gets a massive gap as they come past the cone on Elliott, who's got Blatch looking high. Now Blatch squares the corner off and comes underneath. The 88 on the way down into 3 takes over second spot. Elliott's back to third. He's got Tyler Stralo to worry about in a minute. In the 51 as Andrew Sparks and Scott Jukes look to close in on the back of them as well. Baldwin can't get past young Icono at the moment. Has a look on the way into 3. Icono gets it all out of shape and just basically opens the door for Baldwin to step on through, and that takes Baldwin off the tail of the field. Van Vetchel still leads. Someone's collected the cone. It's out in the middle of the front straightaway. Van Vetchel has got about 80 metres over Blatch, who drives hard off turn 4. Elliott doing a great job sitting there in third spot ahead of Stralo. Sparks and Jukes. Baldwin starting to close in on those guys, and Icono is getting some seat time in the 21 car, young Jared. Our race leader, Van Vetchel, looking to close in and put a lap down on Icono. He goes past the back marker, so Icono down a lap on the lead as the yellows come on. The yellow lights are on and everyone's running over to the back straightaway. I cannot see. It is for James Elliott. So Elliott has come to a stop up on the fence on the back straightaway. Blatchy just trying to anticipate when Vetchel's going to go. And not too bad there from Blatch at the restart. He's only dropped a car length as they go past the cone. Stralo still in third, Sparks, Baldwin, and Duke's trying to get around Icono for last position. Still 7 laps to run in tonight's lightning sprint feature. Duke's still having a look at Icono. Van Vetchel, plenty of pace in the 48, and I don't think Blatchy's got an answer for him. Stralo gets the wheels up as he gets on the gas out of 4. Sparks now has got past, Jukes has got past Icono and put Icono in the last position on the racetrack. Stralo in there third. He's trying to make some ground on Blatchy, and he is slowly but surely reeling in the 77, but at the gap that's there, I don't think it's going to be enough. The field spread right out. The only real battle is between Scott Jukes and Darren Baldwin as Jukes goes around the outside of Baldwin with good drive off turn 4. Van Vetchel just going through the motions and increasing that race lead over Blatch. Stralo about the same distance off Blatch, back in third. So the field now really spread out around the racetrack, although having said that, Scotty Jukes closing in on Andrew Sparks. That'll be for 4th spot. Baldwin goes through Icono. He may go another lap down to Van Vetchel as the white flag comes out. Our race leader down the back for the last time. Comfortable race lead. Out of turn 4 he comes, past Icono, and Van Vetchel will get the win. Blatch in second spot. Third is going to go to Tyler Stralo. Scotty Jukes got Andrew Sparks on the last turn. Darren Baldwin across the line, and young Jaden Iacono will round out the finishes, albeit a couple of laps down, young Jared.
Well, what a night of fortunes for the Lightning Sprints tonight, Trev. We've had different winners in every heat race, and Van Vetchel comes from nowhere to take the feature win. Beautifully presented motor car, the Foz chassis number 48 machine.
Yeah, no, he certainly he had plenty of pace early. If you remember in Heat 1, he was he didn't win the heat, but he was catching, and he had lots of speed on board. But the next heat, he sort of struggled to touch, but certainly could not be matched for pace in the feature, without a doubt. As he climbs out of the car, folks, put your hands together for David Van Vetchel.